Shalom Akim, Shalom Yasharallah. First off, I'd like to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Vahasham Yahweh Shai, Natan Mashanakabad La Hazakwanium Shal Yasharallah, Wa Shalom, Wa Ahab La Bakayar Shal Yasharallah. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of Israel. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And all praises to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. I'm going to start off with 1 Ezra chapter 4, verse 37. And I'm going to be talking about the wicked being in captivity for lack of knowledge, how we're going to perish unless we turn to the scriptures, to Yahweh, by the way of the prophets. So I'm going to start off in 1 Ezra chapter 4, verse 37. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. So everything is seen to be wicked, man, because that's what our people have turned it into, and that's what these heathen have turned everything into. They turned everything into being something wicked, man. Something beautiful like the Salakia, the rainbow. Something beautiful like the rainbow, something that was given to us to be seen from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. If it rains for 3 days and it clears up, we're gonna see that rainbow, and even if it rains for a little bit, but say it rains for 3 days and people start getting worried and they're thinking that for those that think that the end is coming in a different way, and it rains for 3 days and it'll stop, and that rainbow will show up to let us know that he's not going to flood this earth again. That was something beautiful given to us by Yahweh, by Yahweh, and now we receive it through the name of Yahweh Shai. But something beautiful like that has been turned wicked, man, by these heathen. What does the rainbow represent now? Being gay, and that's something that this world is condoning and making it seem like it's something normal. But something like wine, they turn wicked, man, because now people drink the wine and alcohol, and they have no limit, man. They just keep going. Everything has been wicked, man. And women are stubborn, and stubbornness is likened unto witchcraft, man. And the children of men are wicked because they're stubborn too, man. Everything that they do is just wickedness, and that's how everything has been going, and it's steadily increasing little by little, because that's how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai works, little by little. So continuing on verse 38, as for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. And what is that truth, man? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the truth, man. Every way of Yahweh is judgment. So he's perfect, man. And he is the truth. And the truth given to us by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, it's going to endure forevermore, man. It's going to conquer forevermore. So you get to choose as far as small things, but everything else is dictated and controlled by Yahweh righteously. And who wouldn't want that, man? Who wouldn't want somebody controlling everything righteously? So the wicked are controlling the world currently through Yahweh on the left-hand side, right? Those goats. And on the right-hand side are the sheep of Yahweh. So they're the ones that are going to be in this truth, enduring And they're always going to be strong, man. They're going to live forever. They're going to conquer forever. That's exactly what the elect are going to be doing, man. So from there, let's go to Hosea chapter 4, and we'll start at verse 36. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And that's exactly what our people are, man. These Israelites thinking like these Gentiles, they're out here in this world worshiping strange gods, man. That Edomite Cesar Borgia, that these people like to look at as Christ, as the Lord, as the Messiah. And that's who they worship, man. That's a new God that our fathers knew not. Before thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And whose knowledge, man? Yahweh Shai is the epitome of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. So who are they really rejecting? They're rejecting Yahweh Shai by worshiping someone else in his place. Like if he's gonna save them, like he loves the world, but he doesn't love everyone, man. It tells you that he didn't come to bring peace, but he came to bring a sword, man. That's division of people. Esau have I hated, but Jacob have I loved. So that's division from you Gentiles and you people, you Israelites that are in that Gentile state of mind, from the actual sheep of Yahweh. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. So these people that are up on churches pretending to be priests, these men, these heathen, these Edomites, these Israelites that are in a Gentile state of way of doing things, they're not priests to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. They're not, man. They're phonies. They're fakes. Those are those fake prophets, man. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, do they follow the law? Of course they don't, man. They don't follow the law, because if they did, they would have the name Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and they'd be out there in the four corners of the earth, like the brothers at Great Millstone, pushing this truth and sincerity, man. I will also forget thy children. For those that think that you can't punish the children for their father's doings, that's exactly what's going to happen, because he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. So Yahweh gave you everything, and with everything that he gave you, you turned around and you bit him in the hand, man. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. And that's what happened to Israel, man. We were turned into shame. So we know for sure, for a fact, that those fake Jews out there in Israel and Jerusalem saying that they are the people of God, we know that's not them. Because where is their shame, man? They have no shame. They own all the properties here in America through slavery, man. So how can they be the people of the Bible, man? They're not. They're not the Israelites. They don't call themselves Israelites. They call themselves Israeli, man. They're Jewish. Ish meaning kinda or sort of. They're not Jews. They're not Hebrew Israelites. They're Hebrew Edomites, man. We were turned into shame, man. Out here slaving day in, day out, working hard, and being fed by these heathen. Those are the people of Israel, man. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them their doings. You're going to be given into your iniquities, man. And when you're given into your iniquities and Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai comes back, you're going to be destroyed. And you can't say that you weren't warned, because the brothers are out there in the four corners of the earth preaching this truth, man, this doctrine, this true doctrine, this gospel. That means that good news, this good news that we can be saved, man, pertaining to the Israelites. You know? So from there, let me go to Isaiah chapter 5, and I'll read on verse 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge. So who has no knowledge, man? You Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, man. You guys have no knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And whom shall he teach wisdom and doctrine? To you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So our people are just currently waking up to the fact that we are Israelites, you know? And a brother from Hawaii, he just posted a video yesterday, I believe, and I was listening to it, and he was talking about how first they're going to ignore you, and then they're going to laugh at you, and then they're going to fight you. You know, we're past that first stage. They're done ignoring the men of the Lord. Now they're just making fun of us because they think we're crazy, because we're taking these beautiful words out of the book and stating them out there on the highways and the hedges, and they're making fun of us. And next, they're going to want to fight us, man, because power is going to be given to the elect. And that power is through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and this word, man. This is the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So with this great power, people are going to start fighting us because of everything that's going to be coming to them, man. And their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. You know, you guys don't have the living waters, which is Yahushai. They don't have this word. They're dried up, man. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself. And by hell, that's also the pit, which is also the ground. It could be the ground. So whenever they say the pits of hell opened up, it could also be all hell broke loose. So therefore hell hath enlarged herself. How many people have died already, man? Not just people, but also animals, man. Hell hath enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure. So how many people are dying, man? People are being destroyed out here by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They don't even know it. Because, it seemed like he was a good person. Man, who's good? Even Yahushai stooped down to say that he wasn't good, because there was only one good, and that's Yahweh. So if he didn't call himself good, Yahushai didn't call himself good, and he called the Father, Yahweh, good, how are they the same person? They're not, man. They're different. They're different entities, but we are one in this body, man, in this truth. So our people are destroyed for that lack of knowledge. Something simple like that, understood by the men at Great Millstone, misunderstood by the rest of the world. Something simple like that, you'll be destroyed, man. And their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. All you that are living carelessly, man, you're living your life like nothing's gonna happen. You know, you guys are like in the time of Noah, marrying, having fun, making money, spending your money on whatever you want carelessly, not focused on the scriptures, not listening to the men of the Lord. Because Noah was righteous, right? He was a man of the Lord. And who listened to Noah? Nobody, man. Nobody listened to Noah. They thought he was crazy. First they ignored him. Then they made fun of him. You know? And then they sought to kill him. You know, they were probably cursing Noah whenever that ark was closed, man. And why? Because they were already warned, man. They were warned from ancient times. Everything was known that was going to happen. But nobody hearkened. No one listened. They're stiff-necked people. All they knew how to do was their iniquities, man. So they were given into their iniquities. And when that door shut, then they came running, seeking salvation. And when they couldn't get it, what happens then? They curse you, man. So whenever this new covenant, which pertains to the Israelites, when this new covenant, when Yahweh Shai comes back and he takes his 5 virgins and the other 5 virgins, right? The rest of the people that believed in God, that believed in the Messiah, when they didn't hearken, they weren't smart, they weren't diligent, what happened to them? That door closed on them, man. You know? And that's what's going to happen to a lot of our people because they have no knowledge. They lack knowledge, man. And all of you are going to be destroyed, man. You're going to be descending into hell. You're going to be laid out in the streets like you did to the prophets. So they're going to be coming at us pretty soon because we carry this truth for the name's sake of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So from there, let me go to 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yeah, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. So for the people that are only learning or only going to church or only hearing, woe is unto you, man, if you don't preach the gospel. So what does that mean? Going out to the highways and the hedges I commanded of us, man. Inviting everybody to this wedding. And when the Lord's house is filled, he's going to start separating those sheep and those goats. You know, and goat stands for greatest of all time. But you guys are sinners. You guys are the greatest of all time sinners. And sheep, because we're going to be with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Sheep is so he ended everyone proud. And who is he? Yahweh. Through Yahweh Shai. And the 144,000 men are going to be hunting you guys down. All you prideful men. So woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel, man. So that should be your first thing when you wake up, and the thing you think about throughout the day, and the last thing you think about before you go to sleep. But there's also a time for everything, man. There's a time for everything. There's a time to cry, and there's a time to be happy. It's all about balance. For I do this willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. You know, you have to do this willingly, man. Don't force the spirit. Let the spirit work, man, because we can't retain, no man can retain that spirit in their body. We are the servants, man. But if you do this willingly, what is my reward then? Verily that, when I preach the gospel, I make the gospel of Mashiach without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. So with this gospel, which is the good news of the Messiah to the Israelites, You're supposed to give it out with no charge, man. So like it was given unto you, you have to give it back freely, man. It was given to you freely. Now you have to give it back freely. Right? That I abuse not my power in the gospel. So who's abusing their power, man? Who's using the scriptures to make profit? It ain't hard to tell. These so-called Christians, these Catholic, right? All these people that are giving out, supposedly, they think that they're giving out wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But all they're giving out is a bunch of John 3:16s, man. You know? They're not using the correct form through the correct doctrine. They're just giving out peace and love. That's all they ever say, man. Peace and love. They'll never tell you you're gonna be destroyed if you don't do the commandments. Never, man. They say that the commandments are dealt away with. You know? And for these camps of out here with these Israelites saying that to get a full breakdown of something, you got to pay some money. Man, that's wickedness. That's wickedness, man. How can you guys be following people that are under Esau, man? It doesn't work that way. You have to be giving it your all, or don't give any at all, man. Either you're hot or you're cold, you know? You can't be in between. You can't serve two masters. You can't serve Mr. Moneybags and serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lest you hate one and you love the other. Or you despise one and you love the other, man. So you have to choose. There's no in between, man. Because if you're in between, what does Yahweh Shai said he's going to do? He's going to spew you out, man. So either you're with him or against him. There's no in between, man. So I'm going to end it with 2nd Esdras. First, let me get this. 2nd Esdras 15 and 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh. You know, like I was stating earlier, that's a lucky. Like I was stating earlier about these people, these Christians, these Catholics, all these men talking about how the laws have been dealt away with. You know? But they're not, man. They're still there. They're there to be followed. For a reason, man. So here's 2nd Esdras, chapter 1. Salakia, verse 32. I said unto you, my servants, the prophets. Right? And those men are out here in the highways and the hedges. Those men are out here doing videos. Those men are out here studying and keeping the words of this book, like said in Revelations, whom ye have taken and slain and torn their bodies in pieces. So like that brother from Hawaii was saying, Gabar Yahawada, about how first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, and then they seek to kill you, man. And that's what's going to be happening to these men, these prophets, pretty soon. Whom ye have taken and slain and tore their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. So that blood and all those wicked things that you have done, that captivity that you led, all the wickedness that you have done, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is going to require it of your hands. Thus saith the Almighty Lord, your house is desolate. I will cast you out as the wind doth stubble. So Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, your house is going to be desolate, man. He's going to come down and destroy you. And your children shall not be fruitful, for they have despised my commandment. So again, where does it say in the Bible that you can ignore the commandments? You can't, man. You're supposed to be following the commandments, which is only really given to Israel, as pertains to Romans chapter 9. That's whom the commandments were given to, whom the laws were given to, whom the adoption pertains to, and done the thing that is an evil before me, worshiping these other gods, man, going after your whoredom. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to send you prophets, and these men are here in this earth today, preaching the gospel, the good news that we're going to be saved soon, man, via the chariots. So don't take the chip, that microchip that they're going to try and implant inside your hand or your body. Don't follow after these other gods. Keep your mind a virgin mind for Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, man. Study, read up, do your works, go out to the highways and the hedges, keep the commandments to the best of your abilities, and done the thing that is an evil before me. So all of you that have done that evil thing, and you have despised the commandments of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, you're going to be destroyed, man. Like pertains to Job, the deceiver and the deceived are in his hands. They're in the hands of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. We're that clay, man. So he can do whatever he wants with us. So for the brothers out there, stay in this truth, man. Don't fall out. Because if you do, you might not be able to come back, man. And Lord willing, those that have, repent and are received by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai to come back into this truth, into this glory that pertains to Israel, man, to the sheep in the right hand of Yahweh, not the goats that are in the left hand. Because when he brings that division, man, there's no turning back. You can't take back time. You can't start doing the works, the laws. And that's something frightening, man. Falling into the evil, into the destruction side of Yahweh, man. Because he's going to destroy you. And when he destroys you, man, then you really should be afraid. But let the righteous be righteous still. All you brothers at Great Millstone doing the work. And let the unrighteous be unrighteous still. All you non-believers and mockers, scoffers. So with that, I'd like to say shalom, peace and blessings to the 12 tribes